Welcome to Unlocking Your Truth, another podcast by Dr. Leslie Phillips.
Hello everybody and welcome to Unlocking Your Truth with Dr. Leslie and with Corey.
Hello everyone.
And we are live this evening in the studio on 101.7 FM and we're broadcasting to the Fraser Valley from the UFV Abbotsford campus on the traditional and unceded territory of the Stolo people. And this evening show, the topic that we thought we would cover is how to meditate. How to meditate. Meditation's becoming really popular, but if you're a beginner, you might not know where to start. And so, in tonight's episode of Unlocking Your Truth, we wanted to share with you a few different styles of meditation so that you can try them all out and get familiar with what would work for you. Now, I want to refer you to a previous episode of Unlocking Your Truth, which gives an introduction to different styles of meditation. And that might be a good one for you to go back to and listen to as well. And that one's called What Meditation Should I Do? And it is episode number 159, which
How did you know that?
Which is on drlesliephillips.com in the category podcast feed. And so in that particular episode of Unlocking Your Truth, we introduced 5 different meditation styles. And rather than talk about them this evening, what we thought we'd do is give you a sample of each of them so that you can experience them for yourself. But I'm just going to do a quick recap on these 5 different styles. And the first style is called concentrative meditation or mind focus. And that's the one that we're going to begin with today. But the others are called receptive, reflective, generative, and active visualization. And we're hoping to fit in an example of each of those. And so, starting with concentrative meditation or mind focus. And this is the type of meditation that can include the breath. And in actual fact, I don't really know a meditation technique that doesn't advocate some level of concentration and focus on the breath. But you can make focusing on the breath your entire meditation. Other examples of this type of meditation can be when you're focusing on an image. So you're sitting quietly with your eyes lightly focused on an image like a candle or a statue. Or when you're just listening to a sound, like a crystal bowl or a gong or something. So concentrative meditation, the idea is, and we're going to do an example of this using the breath. And the idea is that you you completely concentrate on your breath. So excluding everything else, you're just focusing on the breath. And we're going to do that right now. And just say that for those of you who are driving, of course, you might want to wait till you get home to do this. Corey wants to say something.
Yes, I do. So you're jumping right into meditation. Shall we talk about preparation for meditation? Since we're talking about how to meditate, you stand on your head?
We can do. There is a previous podcast episode which does focus on that.
This is how to meditate.
Yeah, no, I can do that, Corey. But I'd like to refer people to another episode where we did the whole time all about that. And what we talked about on that episode, and if you go to drlesliephillips.com and search on the podcast, you'll find one which is about how to prepare for meditation. And we talk about, is there a really good time of day to meditate? How long should you meditate? Where should you meditate? And so we talk about, should you meditate in the morning, in the evening? What kind of clothes should you wear when you meditate? Should you create a little oasis in your home or a special place where you can meditate? And really, my opinion on all of that, which we talk about at length in this other episode, is that it's up to you, because everyone's unique and individual. Some people, it will work for them to meditate when they first get up. Some people, it will work for them to meditate when they go to, before they go to bed at night. And some people will manage to fit it in the middle of the day when they are in their lunch hour at work. Some people will prefer to meditate at home. Some people might work in a business where there's a meditation room. And so, to some degree, it's about you and your personal preference, and you trying different things out to see what works for you. So that's what I'd say about that.
Okay.
Anything else that you'd like me to mention before going into the different styles of meditation?
How often should people meditate?
So, I would suggest that a daily meditation is a really good idea. It's like anything, the more that you practice it and the more that you repeat it, the easier it gets, and the more you benefit from all the good things that happen when you meditate. And again, there's a podcast episode on the benefits of meditation. And so we can I'll look those up a bit later and let you know what the episodes are. All right. So Corey disagrees with me there, but I know that we did one.
No, that's not what I'm disagreeing with. The name of the show is How to Meditate.
Yeah.
The name of the show isn't How to Direct People to Other Podcasts.
Well, of course not, but I don't want to... if I cover all of this other stuff, then we won't get through what we want to cover today, will we? So that's why I'm doing that. I wasn't going to do any of that. But I think we need a meditation now, listeners. So... so back to what I was saying at the beginning, that we want to introduce you to some different ways of meditating. And the very first one, it's really simple. It's a form of concentrative or mind focus style of meditation. And and there are different ways of doing this. The most simplest one I know is called square breathing or box breathing. So I want to invite you, if you want to join in while we're doing it, I want to invite you to just close your eyes and relax. And simply just breathe deeply in and out. And in and out. And what we're going to do, continue breathing deeply. And as you're breathing deeply, just focus exclusively on your breath. And let the breath draw your attention in to you and to your physical body. And then what we're going to do is we're going to count on the in-breath, and then we're going to hold the breath, and then we're going to count on the out-breath, and then we're going to hold the breath. And we're going to do that 4 times. And this is a really, really great exercise to reset your energy. So, following me now, breathing in on the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then resume normal breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, feeling the lungs and belly expand. Breathing out, feeling the lungs and belly contract, and continue breathing deeply. So that was square breathing, and it is a really great exercise to help you focus the mind, to help you rise above your emotions, and to help reset your energy and help you to let go of stress. And there are many other types of breathing meditation, but that's the simplest one that I know. And so that's our example number 1, a form of meditation that helps you focus your mind. Another style of meditation is one that it's called receptive meditation, and it's all about being present, being in the present moment. And of course, you may have noticed while you were doing that breathing exercise that you felt more present, because already that got you to focus on yourself. It got you to focus on your body, and your body is in the present moment. Your mind can be all over the place. It can be in the past or the future, or thinking about your shopping list. But your body is always in the present moment. So another principle of meditation is practices that help you be in the present moment. And so let's do an exercise that will help you be in the present moment. And so I want to invite you to close your eyes and sit with your feet flat on the floor. Rest your hands in your lap. And of course, don't do this if you're listening while you're driving. And so start by taking a nice deep breath in and out, and be aware of an energy center near the base of your spine. And focus your attention, focus your awareness on that energy center near the base of your spine while you continue to breathe deeply. And create a flow of energy from near the base of your spine that goes all the way to the center of the earth. And just allow it to flow through the floor, the foundations, and all the layers of physical matter until it reaches the center of the earth. And notice how that feels. Usually what happens is it pulls you more into your physical body so that you can be more present, more in the present moment. Now sit in this grounded state, breathing deeply in and out. And I want you to be aware of your senses. What sounds can you hear? Allow the sounds in your environment to draw you more and more into the present. What sensations can you feel? Can you feel the weight of your body on the chair that you're sitting in? Can you feel your clothes rubbing against your skin? Allow the sensations that you can feel on a physical level to draw you more and more into the present moment. Maybe there are different smells. Maybe you just made a cup of coffee, so what are the smells in your environment? Use your senses to pull you more into the meditation and more into the present moment. Take a nice deep breath and open your eyes. Take a look around you. Really focus on what you're seeing. Be right here, right now, awake and aware of the physical environment around you. This is a type of mindfulness exercise focusing on the senses to bring you into the present moment. There are even walking meditations to help you come into the present moment. Now, in that meditation, I included my grounding technique, which I've taught before on the show. And that is a special visualization technique and a special way of working with energy that will also bring you into the present moment. So that's our first segment on how to meditate. When we come back after the break, we're going to introduce you to another how-to on meditation, and what that's going to be is it's going to be a visualization meditation with Corey. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, listeners. You are tuning in to Unlocking Your Truth with Dr. Leslie and Corey. And on this evening's show, we are talking about how to meditate. We want to give you information that helps you know how to meditate. If you're a beginner at meditation, you might not know where to begin. And so we are helping you with some little tips about how you might begin on your journey to discover the meditation style that is great for you. And of course, when you meditate, you need to carve out time in your life in order to do it. So part of it is setting aside some time and committing to have that time just for you. And finding a way to fit the meditation into your daily routine. Having a place that you can do your meditation. These are all factors to consider when you want to go about learning how to meditate. And we were saying, for some people, they like to meditate in the morning. For others, they like to meditate in the evening. And a daily meditation practice is a really good idea, because meditation is so beneficial for you. It's beneficial on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. So we encourage you to learn how to meditate, and we're taking you through this evening the 5 different styles of meditation: concentrative, receptive, reflective, generative, and a visualization. So for the concentrative mind-focused meditation, we're doing breath work. For the receptive style of meditation, we did some mindfulness, a focus on being present and in the present moment. Now, the reflective style of meditation, I may not do an example of that, but I will give you some ideas of what that is. So in the Eastern tradition, it would be something like reciting a mantra. For example, one of the famous mantras is Om Mani Padme Hum. So it may be sitting quietly with your eyes closed in meditation and repeating sacred syllables like Om, or saying this mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. In the Western tradition, in Christianity, for example, an example of this style of meditation is praying to the rosary, for example. And so repeating certain prayers 10 times, that would be an example of this type of meditation. This reflective, disciplined thinking, or even focusing on a particular story from a religious text, might be considered reflective meditation. And of studying the Kabbalah and Judaism as well. So you may belong to a particular spiritual belief system, and you may already be doing that form of meditation in your practice. Now, the 4th style of meditation, that will give you another example of how to meditate, is called generative meditation. And that's a form of meditation where you focus on your emotional state, being in a particular vibrational state, or changing your vibrational state. And we will do an example of that. So how do you do that type of meditation? Here's an example. And again, if you would like to join in, please do. If you are driving, of course, you may not be able to do this, but you can listen to the podcast later. On drlesliephillips.com, you'll be able to listen to this again and find a time when you are able to. So, I want you to sit with your feet flat on the floor and your hands resting in your lap. And take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And another deep breath in. And another deep breath out. And start by getting grounded. So tune into the energy center near the base of your spine. and create a flow of energy that goes from there all the way to the center of the earth. To bring yourself into your body and use the breathing and the grounding to get you into the present moment. In fact, if you're noticing any stress or tension, simply allow them to be released down your grounding. That grounding cord is an energy flow, and it can help you release and let go of lower emotional states. So if you're feeling afraid or upset about anything or worried about anything, you can send that worry and that fear down your grounding and instantly shift your emotional state. So spend a moment releasing any untoward feelings down your grounding. And then I want to invite you to focus on your heart center. Focus on your heart. And be aware of how your heart feels. And again, if you notice any tightness, if you notice any blocks to the flow of energy there, simply allow that to flow away down your grounding. And I want you to search for the light of love within your own heart center. You may be aware of it like it's a spark of light within that heart center. You may be aware of it as a feeling of love within your heart center. You may be aware of a feeling of gratitude or compassion within your heart center. Find the love, find the light, find the gratitude, find the compassion. And when you find that spark of love, focus your attention on that. And focus on expanding it. So if you're experiencing it as a light, expand the light. If you're experiencing it as a feeling of love, allow that feeling of love to spread into a bigger and bigger and bigger area. Have the concept that your heart is opening. Your heart is opening to love, and the love and light that is in your heart is shining like a beacon from your heart so everybody can see it. And allow that love in your heart to expand and fill your entire chest. And feel your chest being embraced with that love and compassion. Open your heart wider, expand the love and the light beyond the chest to your entire body, so that you are sitting inside a bubble of love and light. And allow that light to heal you. Allow that love to melt away any vibrational frequency that is not in alignment with that love. And you can simply allow it to melt and flow down that grounding cord. Bring yourself into the light. Bring yourself into the vibration of love. Become love. Become the loving being that you are. Bring that loving light of your soul forward through your heart chakra. and run that energy frequency through your whole system. Everywhere in your body allow it to be immersed in love. Allow that loving light to be beaming from your heart center through your entire energy field. And as you know, light travels infinitely. So be that beacon of love and light. Anchor that light on earth and allow yourself to be like a lighthouse, beaming forth this loving frequency, this loving vibration. And imagine how far you can see that love spreading. Imagine it as that light reaching everyone around you right now, lighting up the room that you're in, lighting up the building that you're in, touching the heart of everyone that's in the building. Allow the light of your love to be so strong that it lights up your neighborhood. Imagine yourself, you're like the brightest lighthouse that ever was on the earth. Let the light of your love shine through the entire town. The entire region on earth where you reside. If there was a satellite in space, it would be able to see this bright light of love that you are anchoring on the planet right now. Embrace the planet with the love of your heart. Send love and compassion to the earth and all the people and creatures of the earth. You are magnificent. You are light. You are love. You can access the love and light within you whenever you wish by repeating this meditation. Take a nice deep breath in and out. In and out. Focus your energy back on you, back in the present moment. Focus on your grounding and release energy down your grounding. Bring your energetic state back into alignment for going about your daily activities. Take a nice deep breath in and out, and open your eyes and come back into the room. You might want to pat yourself on the knee. You might want to bend forward and release excess energy if energy is built up in your upper body. So listeners, that was an example of a form of meditation where you focus on your energetic frequency. It was a meditation on love and on the heart center, and on bringing your vibration into that vibration of love. So far, we've done some breath work, and we have sampled how to meditate using breath work and using a concentrative mind focus. We've also learned how to meditate when we do a receptive mindfulness being present style of meditation. We've learned how to meditate mindfully, how to be grounded, how to use our senses to bring us into the moment. We've also talked about how to meditate reflectively using disciplined thinking, like chanting a mantra or focusing on a particular prayer or a problem or a challenge that you have going on in your life. And then finally, we learned how to meditate using this generative style, or this frequency-based emotional shifting your frequency type of meditation. So we have one more to go, and that is to do a visualization meditation, and we will be doing that after the break. Welcome back, listeners, to Unlocking Your Truth with Dr. Leslie and Corey. Tonight's episode is about how to meditate, and we've been sharing with you some different meditation examples so that you can learn how to meditate. The best way to learn how to meditate is to experience meditation. We've been through 4 different ways of meditating, and now we're going to do a visualization, and Corey's going to take us through that.
Yes, I am. Anyway, my visualizations are they're a meditation, but it's a guided meditation that is focused on healing different aspects of the individual depending on what they need. And it's done in such a wonderful, light way, but yet it's very effective. So I want you to play along tonight and just grab a nice, comfortable seat. You don't have to sit cross-legged or anything like that. You can lay down if you wish, and we'll get going. So take a nice, deep breath, all the way in and all the way out. Let's take another deep breath in and let it go. One more deep breath. Hold it a little and just let it go. Now I want you to feel your feet touching the floor or the bed or wherever you may be. Just feel your feet on the floor. Notice the weight of your feet, the heaviness of your feet to the floor. You never noticed this before, but your feet are very, very heavy, very, very heavy. But it's a wonderful sensation, a wonderful heaviness, a wonderful feeling of relaxation as it goes up your leg, up your calf. This heaviness goes up your calf. Your calf in the front of your leg become heavy and relaxed. And you're in a wonderful, safe environment, a wonderful, safe place. Now this wonderful heaviness, this wonderful feeling goes up past your knees to your thighs, and the muscles in your thighs just relax. They get so heavy. It's so heavy in this wonderful, wonderful relaxation. In this wonderful, safe environment, all the stresses of the day are just sort of floating away from you like bubbles, like soap bubbles just popping up in the air. All the stress just leaving you. As this heaviness goes up to your midriff and your waist get heavy, and you become heavy in the chair or on the bed, becoming very heavy, but very relaxed. Any sounds you may hear will just help you go into a deeper meditation, a deeper relaxation. Just listen to my voice, and all that you hear is my voice, and anything else that may come up will just send you deeper and deeper into a relaxed state. Now this meditation goes up your back and up your front. And as it does, rib by rib, you become more and more relaxed, more and more at ease. Each and every moment you become more and more at peace. Now with every breath you take, you become more relaxed. And this relaxation goes up into your shoulders, and they become light and heavy at the same time. They're weighed down, but they're light at the same time. You become more and more relaxed. This relaxation goes down your arms, down into your forearms, down into your hands and your fingers. And your hands and your wrists become limp, and your arms become limp with relaxation. And with every breath you take, you become more and more relaxed, more and more at ease. That's right. And with every breath you take, you become more and more at peace. Now this wonderful relaxation just goes up your arms into your neck, and your neck gets heavy. And your neck gets relaxed, and your head starts to nod a little. And this wonderful relaxation goes up into your jaw, and your jaw is relaxed. Even if your mouth hangs open a little bit, that's okay, because you're in this wonderful, safe place, wonderful environment, becoming more and more relaxed and more at ease. That's right. And with every breath you take, you become more at peace. Then this relaxation goes into your cheeks, and your cheeks relax. They become light. They become wonderful and relaxed. You never knew your cheeks could become relaxed, but they do. And now this relaxation goes up into your eyelids, and your eyelids, if they're open, they will close. And if they're closed, they will become heavy, very, very heavy, like little weights on them, pulling them down just to relax them. And with every breath you take, you become more and more relaxed, more and more at ease. That's right, more at peace. Now your forehead becomes relaxed. All the wrinkles disappear. All the tension around your eyes disappears, around your forehead disappears. And with every breath you take, you become more and more relaxed, more and more at ease. That's right. Now we're going to go for a little walk. Walk into a beautiful meadow, a beautiful green, luscious meadow. And as you're walking through this meadow, a thought comes to your mind, an issue you had today. But it's okay, because you're completely and totally relaxed, totally at ease, and totally at peace. But this issue is there, and it's time to take care of it, to have it leave you for good. And so as you're walking through this green, beautiful grass, you can smell the grass. You can feel the sunlight on your face. You can hear the trees, the wind going through the trees, and birds singing off in the wind. As you look at this beautiful meadow, you're walking barefoot in the grass. And you can feel the coolness of the grass on your feet. And it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And there are no clouds in the sky, none whatsoever. It's the perfectly blue sky. Yet, all of a sudden you feel a raindrop. And there's another. And there's another. But it's wonderful. It's warm, warm, wonderful raindrops. And with every raindrop that falls upon you, you become more and more at ease, more and more at peace. And every raindrop that falls on you and dries off instantaneously. You do not become wet. And then it starts to rain more heavily. And this is like a beautiful shower, a wonderful shower, but yet it's still sunny out. And as this water comes down from the sky, from the heavenly skies, and this rain is warm, enticingly warm, and lovingly warm. And with every drop that hits you, you become more and more at ease, more and more at peace. That's right. And all of a sudden you realize that this rain is washing off all the illness of the day, all the ill effects of the day, all the ill feelings of the day, and especially this one issue you had. It's washed it off. You can't even remember what it is anymore. And then all of a sudden the rain will stop. the rain stops falling, and you're perfectly dry and warm, and the sun is shining on your face, and you can feel the warmth of the sun on your face. With every breath you take, you become more relaxed, more at peace. With every breath you take, you become more and more at ease. Now it's time to slowly come back to this wonderful ease and where you are. I'm going to count backwards with 5, and with every count, you become more and more relaxed, more and more at ease, but closer back. 4. You're now getting closer to your home and waking. 3. But you're still relaxed. You're extremely wonderfully relaxed and warm. And realize that 2, anytime you want to, you can come back to this wonderful field and to this rainfall that will wash away all your ill feelings. 1, you're now coming back to the room. Take a nice deep breath and open your eyes and just lay there for a moment and enjoy the relaxation that you felt for these few moments. And that's what a guided meditation can help you do and feel. That was lovely.
Thank you so much, Corey.
You're welcome so much, Leslie.
I feel very relaxed myself after that.
Me too.
What a lovely guided visualization. Well, listeners, this is Leslie and Corey.
It is. By the way, just if you want to, we'll give you permission to record that and put that on your phone so you can listen to that anytime you want to.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, so this evening has been about how to meditate. And we talk about meditation a lot on the show. We really advocate meditation. It has such amazing benefits for mind, body, spirit, your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, and your physical health.
If you take away the first T out of meditation, you have mediation.
I know.
When it mediates your emotions, your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual being.
But you know, the origin of the word meditation is the same as the origin of the word medicine. Medi. I believe it's.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, I believe it's Greek, and so meditation is a form of medicine. You know, it brings health. So what we really wanted to do tonight for you listeners was to sort of take you over the threshold.
There was a threshold?
Yes. Instead of just talking about meditation, show you how to meditate. And there's nothing like having somebody talk you through a meditation so that you can experience it for yourself. Because you can read about it, but I think nothing beats the pure experience. And of course, everybody is different. And so what you like to do that helps you in your meditation, it could be different than somebody else. So that's why we wanted to give you a flavor of 5 different how to meditate. How to meditate using the breath. And you know, how to meditate concentrating on the breath so that you can still the mind and emotions that way. How to meditate by doing I've forgotten this. What a receptive type of meditation. How to meditate by being mindful and being present and being in the moment. How to meditate and shift your state to a high vibration of love. That's called a generative style of meditation. And we talked about a style of meditation that is called reflective meditation, where you repeat a mantra or you say a prayer. And then finally, how to meditate doing a relaxation and visualization meditation. And of course, you may have noticed as we went through it, we layered a few and mixed a few together as well. So it doesn't have to be one strict thing, but it's like find the way to meditate that will suit you and what you prefer. So I hope you have enjoyed learning how to meditate on this evening's show of Unlocking Your Truth with Dr. Leslie and Corey. We will be back next week at 7 o'clock Pacific time. We are going to be having a guest on the show next week, and so we look forward to being back then.
See you then, folks.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us. You've been listening to another Unlocking Your Truth podcast by Dr. Leslie Phillips. For more information, go to our website at drlesleyphillips.com. That's drlesleyphillips.com, where you can ask questions or send her an email, and there's many free gifts on there for you as well. You can also find the questions that were asked during this show at the website on our free card reading podcast page, where you'll find a full list of them. Come back again.